Welcome to Coffee and Curveballs. I'm Tommy. He is Shooter. We are talking the 26 class. We are talking the regions. We are in the Northeast. But we want to break out one state for us. Which state are we going to break down?
Oh, my Jersey boys. And I promise, Tommy, I'm not being biased here just because I'm a Jersey
It's
guy.
a good play, too, by the way.
It's
catchy.
They're finally back. And I say finally back, but 23 draft wise, I think it's more New York, PA, New England with Big Thomas White. 24 similar to Owen Pano, is a New York shortstop, number 2 in the country. 26, this Jersey class looks good. Already 9 commits, which is wild, including 2 to in-state Big Ten program Rutgers. But Ethan Lee at the top, a Don Bosco kid, up to 89 this fall when I got to see him with a real slider, has a chance to be a wipeout pitch. Really like what he brings. Guy Lynham showed out a bit at our junior future games, can swing it from the left side down there at Gloucester Catholic, big time historical program in the state of New Jersey. And then some really good catching prospects. DJ Lloyd from South Jersey, Gage Petrutz, his brothers at Maryland, Bishop Eustace kid, and then Chase Bagley, another Don Bosco kid up there in North Jersey. But really good crew coming out of New Jersey. I'm looking forward to getting back home.
Yeah, and it's crazy. Yeah, Jersey for you. So shout out to your home state. And also, it's crazy when you get these Little League teams that all make to the Little League World Series. All of a sudden, a few years later, start to recognize some names. Who else in the Northeast, not from Jersey, should we be keeping an eye on?
And especially up into New England, you're looking at guys who, I mean, it's so cold there. Maybe they're a little bit behind where Florida's playing all year, but that doesn't mean they don't have that talent. I love looking for talent in New England. You know, Vanderbilt is, Wake Forest, a lot of New England ties, Virginia, James Gibbons, Roxbury Latin, down in Massachusetts. Right-hander, plays a little bit of shortstop, but high upside. It's a wiry, athletic frame. And then you go into Pennsylvania. Brighton Fontaine is an arm that I expect to be up in the upper 80s next summer. Perhaps he goes to the future games. He pops the low 90s, but it's a really athletic mover. I think there's a lot to like. Ty Van Valkenburg, he's a New York kid, another really talented arm, gets a lot of whiffs in the zone with his fastball, physical frame, starter profile. And then Daniel Almanzar from shortstop U in Washington Heights there, All Hallows. He's a good one to watch coming out in New York as well.
All Hallows is the shortstop school. We're going to give him that?
Oh, yeah, right outside in New York, right outside Yankee Stadium there, Washington Heights.
I mean, I guess if you watch Jeter enough times, you can kind of figure out how to play a position, right?
They can pick it there. I can tell you that Bronx area, they can really pick it up there.
I mean, that might even be too young for these kids. I don't know if these kids have ever seen Derek Jeter. These are the freshman class. They were
you know,
7 years old.
This year, the captain. They were watching the captain.
There we go. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Shooter, and thank you guys for watching Coffee and Curveballs.